and welcome back to Fox News. We have many stories for you tonight, including a shooting that happened on the inner city streets of Chicago and a deer that miraculously escaped the Brookfield Zoo. But first, a new story that just came in. Jack Niven, the CEO of K-On Ventures Development in Canada, is in deep trouble as he tries to settle a settlement with the Algonquin First Nations land rights in the region that he wants to use. Mr. Niven was trying to dig up land for uranium exploration, but the Indians who lived on that property refused to allow permission, and a lawsuit will most likely follow. And now, something that might just blow your mind. Jack Niven, the CEO of QVD, or K-On Ventures Development, did not show up for a top-level governmental meeting in Queen's Park this morning. The police were called in Nixon's room at 1616 in the Plaza Regent Hotel surrounding the scene of what appeared to be a violent confrontation. The police are keeping tight-lipped, but undisclosed sources at QVD fear that Jack Niven may have been abducted. In this next clip, we will show you what was caught in the security camera going down the private hotel staff stairway. Update on the Jack Niven story. The police have been dusting for prints inside room 1616 at the Plaza Regent Hotel for anything that might give them a lead on whoever kidnapped Mr. Niven, and the only prints that have been found belong to a 15-year-old boy named Brent Conboy, who is currently missing at this point but will be brought in for questioning. When police arrived at the apartment of Brent Conboy, they came to discover the phone of Jack Niven inside Brent Conboy's stepfather, and when he was brought in for questioning, he seemed to be unrelated to the case. More on this will come later, and tonight at 10, Lisa McDowell's journey through being buried alive. Just a couple minutes ago, we received good news on the Jack Niven story. He's been picked up on a road near Owen Sound in Ontario near the southwestern tip of the Georgian Bay. He was unharmed when he was found, and Mr. Niven claimed Spoyle drove him there, blindfolded him, and let him go. Later, Spoyle sent out a news release stating that they felt that they have made their point and they want to show that they have goodwill by letting Niven free. But the speculation in the media is that the things are getting too hot and they let him go out of fear. The police are extending their search for this phantom terrorist organization, but meanwhile, everyone is happy that Mr. Niven is back. And in business, Mr. Niven's company QVD, or K-On Venture Developments, was bought out by a Japanese company, ANS. Mr. Niven was relieved of his post as president and CEO, but is kept as a consultant. In a private interview, Mr. Niven stated that he needs rest, time to be with his family, and needs to reconsider his options on what to do now with his life. Thank you for joining us today, Chicago, and have a good night.